Hello, good evening, and welcome to Fallout 76, once again on the Appalachian Trail. Today we are going to be looking at a shotgun build. This particular shotgun build is a low health shotgun build, but you can modify it as you so fit by just moving out cards and putting other cards in. So let's have a look at my card build. It is a shotgun build, so we have Master Shotgunner, Shotgunner, and Expert Shotgunner. We've also got Bandolier. We're going to be carrying shotgun shells. They're not exactly that light, so this reduces ballistic ammo down to, well, it takes 90% off. And we've also got Blocker. I am a low health build, so it is nice to have something that stops melee attacks, wiping me out in a few seconds. If you're not on a low health build, you can swap that out for Ordnance Express if you've got an explosive, Rat Pack, Strong Pack, or Strong Back. Or simply remove 3 points off strength and pop them in any of the other categories you feel you are missing out on. Over on Perception we have Skeet Shooter. This gives your shotguns excellent spread and accuracy. We are using this gun in VATS, so extra accuracy is always good. We have Concentrated Fire. Once again, we're using it in VATS. It's nice to be able to concentrate various limbs. And we have Grenadier. We will be using explosive shotguns today. It just increases the spread of the explosion. Doesn't do anything else. You can swap that out for Picklocks, Exterminator, Glow Sight, whatever you have and whatever you feel you need. Endurance. We have Adamantium Skeleton. We only have that on level 1. Not really much necessary. I've got Bird Bones, which is one of the mutations we're going to be going into in a bit. I find my limbs break a lot easier when I've got Bird Bones. Just one card of Adamantium Skeleton seems to stop that. We have Rad Resistance, low health build. I don't want any more rads, thank you very much. Fireproof, useful to have. Some enemies can launch fire attacks at you. When you're on a low health build, it burns through your life very quickly. Radical, once again, low health build, gives you a bit of extra strength. Rejuvenated, it increases the benefits of being fully fed and fully watered. If you're not a low health build, you can be swapping these out for whatever god. I mean, you've got photosynthetic, which gives you better health. There's also one for removing rads. There are quite a few cards in endurance, or simply if you are not a full build yet and you've still got a few levels to go up, you can just reduce endurance down just to fit the cards that you want. These are merely the cards I'm using on the low health build. Over in Charisma, I've got Inspirational. That's simply because I'm mining XP at the moment, so anything to help me get a little bit more XP, all the better. Bodyguards. It's always good to have a little bit of extra protection. There are other protection cards as well you can get that you can swap out if you're not a low health build, or you simply have room in your card loadouts. Strange in Numbers make their mutations, well, make the positive bits of the mutation more positive. Tenderizer, make your target receive 10% more damage. You can also be putting in their Suppressor, which after the first attack makes your enemy less powerful. Bit of synergy going on there. I've also got the Friendly Fire card ready to load in if necessary. If you are at an event where you've got to keep your NPCs alive, such as Radiation Rumble, it's a good idea. Take a flamethrower with you, load that card, keep your NPCs alive and healthy throughout the entire event. Over in Intelligence we have Nerd Rage. Whilst below 20% health, gain 40% damage resistance, and 20% damage and 15% AP regeneration. Once again, if you're not a low health build, you don't need that card. Demo Expert. We are using explosive weapons today. So, yep, it does indeed increase your explosive damage by 60%. Energy weapon ammo weighs 90% less. I have got a few power cores on me, and I am also using the Gauss shotgun, and the M2 cartridges are quite heavy, so that helps reduce that. Gunsmith. Explosive shotguns, they break very quickly, so yeah, keep your gunsmith. Guns break 40% slower. Over in agility, Action Boy. I will be using that, so we'll be chomping through our AP quite quickly, so that will help the regeneration thereof. Adrenaline. You can gain a maximum of 60% damage for 30 seconds per kill. So the more you kill, the more powerful you become. Dodgy. Avoid 30% of incoming damage at the cost of 30 action points. Another reason for having Action Boy on. Then over in the last column we have Bloody Mess. 15% bonus damage. Enemies may explode into a gory red paste. Better criticals. I will be using this as a VATS weapon, so VATS critical is always good. Serendipity. While below 30% health, gain 40% chance to avoid damage. Thank you. Class Freak. Keep the negative effects of your mutations. So basically, over there we have Strange in Numbers that increases positive, and over there we have Class Freak that reduces negative. Always good. And Starch Genes. Stops you getting any more mutations that you don't want, and it stops you losing the mutations you have. We have a few swap out cards. We've got one gun army. You can swap that out if you're in power armor. Ricochet, very good card to have if you've got a vampire weapon. And Super Duper, if you're crafting anything, gives you a chance of doubling up. Those are the cards. Let's have a look at the legendary perks very quickly. Mostly I have maxed out those to give me extra loadout spaces, and I use electrical absorption. This is a very good card in power armor because if anyone hits you with an energy weapon, it will reload your fusion cores. Also, once your cores are full, it will then heal you. Stick on the vampire card as well. They shoot you, they heal you, their bullets bounce off you, the bullets hit you, that also gives it the vampire effect. So you pretty much become unkillable in power armor. You can, let's have a look at this, view legendary cards. You can swap those out with any other of your favorite cards. Funky Duds, good card to have. Low health builds are particularly susceptible to poison. Also, Sizzling Style, that will reduce your fire damage, but only when wearing a matching set of armor. And that says matching set of armor, does not say matching set of power armor. Interesting. What Rads? That's another one I have if you are on a full health build. That way you never have to worry about your rads. Okay. And let's have a look at what weapons we've got today to play with. Today we will be playing with the Quad Cold Shoulder. I think you can currently get that from the shop. We will also be playing with a Bloodied Gauss shotgun and a Bloodied Combat shotgun. Bloodied Combat shotgun is bullets explode, 3% weapon damage, that's per particle. I think it shoots out 8 projectiles per cartridge, so yeah, that gives a nice bit of damage. And 250 damage resistance while reloading. And I also have the armor penetration mod, perforating magazine, so that gives us a 40% armor penetration as well. So not only is it bloodied, it's pretty much an anti-armor one as well. Nice. Bloodied Gauss shotgun. Once again, it's bloodied. Next we have critical damage, which is why I like to have the whatchamacallit, can't remember what it's called. I'll come back to that one. And once again we have the armor penetration as well, and we also have bullets exploding for 15% damage. Criticals, VAT criticals, thank you very much. So yes, so that will increase my VAT criticals. Lastly, let's have a quick look at our mutations. Adrenal reaction, bird bones, carnivore, chameleon, electrically charged, healing factor, herd mentality, marsupial, plague walker, scaly skin, and speed demon. Now the one I haven't got on here, which I'm surprising I haven't got, let's have a quick look. Yes, I'm missing one, which I thought I had. It is... yes, can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But it's the one that gives you better perception, which also increases your VATS criticals. Ooh, wonder when I lost that. Oh well, we'll come back to that one when I find it. And then I'll be sticking it in there. Okay. So let's go and have a quick see what these weapons will do. First of all, let's have a look at the quad cold shoulder. Let's go shoot some level 50 muties at Grafton Dam. So if you're going to be on a VATS build, you really need to do everything to increase those VATS criticals. VATS criticals, as far as I'm informed, help you ignore enemy armor. VATS criticals, most definitely helpful against boss enemies that are very heavily armored. Especially that Earl. Right, here we are. No criticals yet. One shot, two shots. Now even though this is a dual barrel shotgun, because we've got quad, we've got 8 shots. Ooh, death from above coming. Nice. No criticals yet. One shot, dead. Didn't really need that. And this is a non-explosive shotgun. Let's pop over to an explosive shotgun.
Attention, citizens.
3 in a row.
Strike imminent.
One for you. One for you. This is also an 8 shot. I've also got the silencer on this, so it's a nice sneaky one as well. Though I think I've been discovered somewhat. Very nice. And finally, we have the Gauss shotgun. Gauss weapons, or Gauss, depending on how you pronounce it, are different in the fact that you have to pull the trigger, charge him up, hold that trigger, find the enemy, and like a bow, then let go. Boom. Deals with enemies quite nicely. Those are my 3 favourite shotguns. Other shotguns are available. Now if you get an explosive twin barrel shotgun, you're only going to get 2 shots. And the reload animation takes a while. Same goes if you go for the pump action shotgun. Very powerful, but unlike the automatic shotgun, which just does 1 animation for the reload, With the pump action shotgun, you get an animation per shell it puts in, and it's an 8 shell holder. You've got to wait while he loads 8 shells. It's almost as painful as watching one of the black powder rifles reload. So avoid those. The automatic shotgun, the quad shotgun, and the Gauss shotgun are your friend. If you aren't going for the Bloodied, go for well, Aristocrat gives you 50%, and the Junkies gives you 50%. Problem with the Junkies, you've got to be hooked on whichever chems, and then you've got to maintain that addiction. And with the Aristocrat, you've got to have 29,000 caps. If you don't have the 29,000 caps and you don't want to be hooked on chems, the next one to go for would be the anti-armor. Especially if you then combine that with the perforating shells. So perforation gives you the 40%, anti-armor gives you 50%. So let's see if I can work that out in my head. So 40% leaves 60. Then the 50% armor penetration takes it off to 60. So you're getting about 70% armor penetration there, because you can't stack 40 plus 50 is not 90. First of all, you take away the 40, which leaves 60%. Then you half the 60%, which gives you another 30. Okay. It looks like someone has just dropped a nuke on the Scorch Queen. So I am now going to log out of this video, leave you to watch it. I hope you've liked it. I have been Nomadic Moth. Please pop a like on and subscribe if you could. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one, which I'll be doing explosive heavy guns in power armor. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye for now.